Sometimes you're going to learn the hard way in your walk with Christ. And it's not going to be easy, and it's going to be tough, and it's going to feel unfair. Think about the Israelites when they were in the wilderness. They had to be obedient to God's will, and because they weren't obedient in the wilderness, they stayed there for 40 years. 40 years. There can be extended periods of your life that go by that don't unfold in alignment with how you know that they should because of the fact that you're not obedient to God's will. I'm a perfect example of it. There's so many things that God has told me to do in my life that I haven't listened to because I've been so justified in my perspective of what's right and wrong, right? The the knowledge of good and evil. We all are affected by that curse from when Eve took the bite in the garden, and it even affects us to this day. The knowledge of good and evil. We think we know what's right and wrong. And because we think we know what's right and wrong, we stand in the position of God from within our own selves. And the process of giving your life to the Lord is one where you get out of your own way, where you allow the Lord to become the focal point, the center, the foreground of your life, and you allow Him to lead you from there. But it's really, really tough. But you have to remember that even though it's tough, it doesn't mean it's impossible. It's very much possible. You just have to go through the process of being made new. But it's going to look like when you're going for a workout you don't want to go for. It's going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to feel kind of like throwing a tantrum. But once you go for that workout, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel that dopamine rush. And then you're going to want to go again the next day. And then slowly you're going to see improvements over time. Lastly, don't forget the fact that God has given you the faculties and the tools you need to get the job done for yourself in your life. So if you're praying about something and you're not seeing anything unfold for you, sitting there and praying isn't always going to be the magic solution. You have to think about what God has given me to use in my life to bring forth the change that I'm praying about and desiring for. Working out's a great example. If you want to lose weight, you can't just pray to God about it. God might lead you to the gym, the personal trainer, the motivational content to get you going, but it's up to you to get off your butt every day and work out even when you don't feel like it. Please remember this in your walk with Christ, because oftentimes we can lead ourselves to believe through this sort of pseudo spiritual delusion that if we just pray about it or have enough faith or leave it all with the Lord, it'll just magically fall in our laps. No, I promise you, it will not magically fall in your lap. And as heartbreaking as that is, it is also liberating because when you realize that God has given you the power to act in accordance with His will, then you become a partner with Christ in your walk with Him, who is not just a backseat driver. You get to have an equal part to play in your role, in your walk with Him by virtue of how you lead your life.